Hello, am I audible?
Yes.
Yeah,
Hello.
hi,
Namaste.
Anushka and Radhika. It was very, very, very beautiful.
Thank you.
And
Thank you
you
so much.
actually took me through my whole journey, which started at adolescence and where I've reached today. I was in tears many times because of your emotion. It was very beautiful. Thank you very, very much.
Thank you so much.
Thank you for this.
Really appreciate
Thank
that.
you for coming.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Hi, Anushka and Radhika.
You
Hello.
can please, everyone, please call me Radha. I like being called Radha. That's Radha.
Radha on the
then.
dance floor today also.
Yes, Radha is always on the dance floor. Radha never likes to party. She's always rehearsing.
So, like everybody said, truly moved by the performance, and
Thank you so much.
it was a true reflection of each one of our journeys. But I think the question that I had was from a choreography perspective.
Please go ahead. Yes.
Because very
Yes.
very clearly this was something that like you said, there was a lot of thought that went into it. So even though you said you were ready with your first performance from between April to August, but you can see the amount of thought that went into actually developing the entire show. And one of the thoughts that I had was that that there are a lot of ancillary characters that were not present on stage, but whether it's the child's mother when she has her periods for the first time, or the husband or the boyfriend, or you can see all of these ancillary characters that were there and represented. But when you're choreographing something, it's very easy to add on. And I think what's actually harder is to show restraint. And I think that what's been beautifully done in this is the restraint that you've shown, because like you said, menstruation is such a deep topic that it could have gone on forever. So I guess the question that I'm asking is, what are the elements that you grappled with in terms of what to keep in, what to keep out, and how did you manage to show restraint in your choreography?
The first thing that I was actually talking about, we were supposed to do this as a video collaboration. Now, the ideas were in abundance. There was so much that we knew that we could not contain it in a 1 to 5 minute video. No way, that's not possible. Yeah. And even while we were, scene by scene going through the story, there were so many characters. Yeah, exactly, characters that we thought about. But then again, at the end, the story is about our friendship. It is not about, we don't want to give a social message about who should treat women how. That's not what we are for. We don't want to make a comment on that. It is a very, it has a duality. It is also very personal, but also very social at the same time. Yeah, so that's the balance that we were trying to maintain, where it's about you, but it's also not completely about yourself.
I think when you come up with any piece of work, any choreography, there's a certain protocol, there's a certain system that goes in. The first step to choreographing anything is putting everything on the plate. Don't edit while you write. Write. Write as much as comes to your mind. So I think the first step that we followed technically was we got together everything. Okay, we want to show this. Then we met a week later. Then our thoughts had changed. Then we want to say this, but this doesn't make sense. So the second step is taking time. And anyone who's learning classical artists, don't marry your first idea. I would say don't marry your first boyfriend also. But leaving that apart, yeah, explore. Exploring, that's the topic, right? So leaving that apart, jokes aside, I think so the first step is to write without editing. Second step is to sit with some time that has gone by in between, whether you're composing a small tukda, whether you're doing small song choreography, whatever it, let some time go by. Time is the answer to a lot of things. So we let some time go by. Then we finalized a few things. Then we went scene by scene. Now, as we went scene by scene, the ending of every scene sort of changed the start of some, and then the ending of some. And then all together, when we had some idea in place, then we consulted our team, whether it was Yash, whether it was Sanket, whether it was her friends, my friends, our mentors. Then we took opinions that mattered. I think this is also a very important step in the process. When you're restraining something or when you're adding something, you cannot take opinion from 20 million people on the face of the earth. Right? You have to really decide, okay, this is the person maybe I look up to, or this is the friend, I know her opinion or her dance is valued. And then we decided these people, we were like, okay, we'll take these opinions. Then we took them. And then finally, I think the key to any successful creation after that is learning how to stop. There has to come a point when you say, we have done it. Jo hoga, so hoga. Then we did the first show. Then we got some feedback. Then we're like, okay, we can change. Now that what we presented today had some changes because we learned with
Revised
time.
version.
So then I think the next time we perform, we'll have more changes because we have learned with time. So to answer your question, if you go like you write without editing, don't marry your first idea, let some time go by, take some opinions and learn how to say stop. These are the 5 things you can restrain and
Also-
create concise creations with. So,
Also, know your medium. Okay, so now we are doing it through Kathak, and we've been training in it for really long, right? So how, alongside the concept also, how is Kathak shining here? That is also a question. So I don't know if you noticed, but you can see in the background the repertoire of Kathak running through the production. We start with a peshkar. Peshkar is generally played at the beginning. It's slow. It has that kheech. So that's what we used in the music also, in the first scene itself. We start with Paranamat, again, a composition that you generally open with in the first scene where I am introducing myself to her. Yeah. Then we go to the second scene where you see some tihais and all of that, right? So that's the sequence of the repertoire also in Kathak. Then the third scene, you will see a little bit of Jugalbandi. Yes. The fourth scene where the walk is happening, where she's pregnant, that's a part of Gatanikas. That's also in this sequence only comes in a Kathak repertoire. And then we end with a Tarana, again following the same sequence of the repertoire. So it's also about containing the medium that you've chosen.
Beautiful answer, Radhika and Anushka.
We have one final question here.
Yes.
It's not really a question. Hi, Ramya, Anushka. Hi.
Hi.
Hi,
Yaar,
Radhika. Yes. sorry.
Radha yaar, what is this? Say it again.
Yes. Hi, Anushka and Radha.
Thanks.
Yes. So it's not really a question, but I just wanted to. I think this viewpoint has not been shared here yet, so I just wanted to bring
Please
that
go
up.
ahead.
Yeah. As a man, as a biological man who identifies as a man, and with all my limited
Too
perspective
much
of
prefacing.
yeah, with all my limited perspective and stupid perspectives of the world, narrow perspectives of the world, I really want to acknowledge and actually express gratitude for what you have put forth today. It is very rare to see this subject in mainstream art forms, particularly classical art forms which continue to survive today. And hence, and I mean, I am not going to get into appreciating the art. I mean, what you did, I mean, that's like next level, and it was like a thorough experience, and of course, like, left with goosebumps, all of that. But thank you so much for doing this. Yeah, and bringing this. I mean, I was just telling, I'm sitting with like students I have taught, and I was just telling them कि आदमियों के तो कुछ समझ ही नहीं है, कुछ पता ही नहीं चलता यार, मतलब कितना आसान है हमारा life. That's just what I wanted to share.
वो
Thank you
तो
so much.
है. That I will say. बहुत ही आसान चल रहा है तुम्हारी जिंदगी.
Asan, but you're also
thank you.
missing out on experiences, I feel. Being a man, I'm
No,
telling you.
thank you.
Yes. You guys don't get to be pregnant. It's such an experience.
I think I'd like to
We
add.
don't know where science might take us with this soon, but आसान तो है भाई. ये तो jealousy है मतलब. But thank you for coming.
For sure. Thank you so much, Gaurav, for that question. And I think I want to add that I think with menstruation, it helps also to bring out all that varied emotions comparatively. So when we see, you are definitely missing out on the all of that too.
I'm just so happy seeing so many men in the audience. I'm very happy.
Yes, absolutely. And it's great to see that, you've all come here to enjoy this concept and this dance. And we love that you've all come and understood and had this thought-provoking ideas in your mind as well. So thank you. And I think
Thank you.
we are good on time. So we will be closing it out today for all the questions. Thank you so much, esteemed guests, for being here and being patient and also enjoying this beautiful event and asking really thought provoking questions and really detailed questions on both the concept and choreography.